Hey, welcome everybody. How's it going? I'm about to do a quick race in assetto corsa using the Dallara Formula 3 cars. I should be, I'm at the very back of the pack here, 20th place. We got an 11 lap race going. So let me make sure that I have the right fuel. Okay, to estimate quantity, I'm gonna go blind a little bit. Let's see, that should be more than enough. 25, I think 23 would be enough. If not, we're gonna have an interesting finish. All right. No launch control, just started just manually. Let's see if I can sneak my way through the gap here. Oh, came out of that unscathed. These AIs don't give any space in the Eau Rouge. If I go side by side with them, they've punted me off. Luckily this time I wasn't side by side with anyone. Ooh, getting hit from behind. So this is AI, by the way. I haven't, if I haven't mentioned that, I'm racing against 17 other AI cars, or 18, or maybe 19. Looks like I'm still showing 20th position. It updates every now and then at the end of the lap, I think. Ooh, these guys are slow. So anyways, this is 98% difficulty, not the full 100. I haven't changed a thing. It was 98. That's what it was set to. I don't know if that's default or somehow I got set to that. I don't know if it's these back markers, but these guys are a bit slower. I think we'll get other cars my pace when I go further up the field. Alright, I'm already in 7th place. Now the overtaking should be a little bit harder and harder as it goes. I can already see the top pack at the top of the Eau Rouge hill. They're already braking for the next turn now. So it's quite a bit of a gap to, to the very front. Trying to give him space. I'm going to take this. I hope he doesn't bump into me. Trying to give him space. Gotta always leave the space, as Alonso says. Oh, pushed him wide a little bit, but if he wants to come back, there's space. Oh, I was gonna say I followed him wide into that corner, but he came back onto the track pretty aggressively. I had to overtake him on the outside there. That's not a typical place to overtake. Oh, I'm gonna go deep here. Oh, this is not the best corner. Missed the braking point a little bit and went too deep. Really just messed up that chicane very, very badly. I didn't lose a position though. Alright, so top three. There's one car way ahead, and then one car, it looks like 3 seconds ahead. 2.8 as it says. And the guy in the lead is 7.4 seconds clear. I don't think we're catching him, but let's see if I can get second. So the last time I played Assetto Corsa, the AI was pretty bad. Now mind you, this was 5 years ago, the last time I played. It does really feel like it's much, much better now. They behave a lot more like real drivers. Although they do have their moments where they always mess up in one particular place over and over, which I don't get. Seems to be very weird, but you know, I've noticed the AI defend into a braking zone, or you know, I've been overtaken aggressively by the AI even. You know, if you leave a gap for them, they'll take the inside and outbrake you and force you wide. So very, very rewarding and impressive AI, I must say. Minus the few places, you know, some races, some laps, some tracks, I should say, the AI ends up messing up a lot. During practice and other sessions, I've seen them mess up quite a bit in this bus stop chicane. Now, mind you, I mess up here as well. You know, my car gets very light, and I end up spinning a lot. But the way the AI messes up there seems to be, they just brake a little too late. They go wide and then they just get out of shape coming out of the bus stop chicane. Having said that, though, this car in front of me seems to be doing it just fine. He's going through that and not losing much time. I'm only, well, it says, well, yeah, I'm 3 seconds behind him. I think a couple of laps ago I was actually 2 point something, so he's actually lapping a little bit faster than me. Let's see if I can't start gaining on him. Focus a little bit more. Make sure I get my braking points right. That's the problem with, you know, that's the thing with when you're racing against people or AI that are very consistent. You've got to be consistent and match them. You can't have one brilliant lap and then the next lap mess it up, lose half a second in one corner by going wide, by messing up. You know, that just, you'll lose all your time. It might take, you know, 5-6 laps to claw away 1/10 at a time, 2/10 at a time to get that second gap reduced, and then you can just lose it all in one corner if you don't get it, if you don't stay focused. That's really the difference, you know, between sim racing and more casual racing. Everyone's not as consistent in casual racing games like Forza and other things. When you're on a gamepad, it's just so hard to be consistent. Everyone messes up here and there, and you can lose half a second in a corner and be okay, because chances are the guy in front of you, the guy behind you, they're losing half a second on another corner. That is not the case here. But having said that, this guy did mess up there at the bus stop chicane, like I mentioned earlier. So I'm pretty close on him. Looks like I'm gonna have a battle with him. This guy is not very slow in pace, like the cars I've passed so far. Wasn't much of a challenge so far. This is my favorite corner in the lap in this track now. On anything that is high downforce, any Formula car for sure is flat through Eau Rouge. That's really everyone's go-to for favorite corner of the circuit. But when you have so much downforce and you're flat, it's not challenging at all. For that corner, that's where you got to lift a little bit. You're still not flat through there. And when you get it right, when you just have to lift, you're near half throttle basically just for a fraction of a second, and you get through that, it's so rewarding. Yeah, so this AI is messing up at the bus stop chicane. Messed up the lap before. It's almost like, I'm putting him under pressure. Like when I get closer, he ends up making a mistake. I wonder if that's coded in or what. When there was a bit of a gap, I didn't really notice much of a mistake. I missed a shift point there. But yeah, I didn't really notice much of a mistake. Because my gap wasn't really reducing a whole lot at the bus stop chicane. But when you get closer and closer, you definitely see him messing up. So I wonder if there's some kind of pressure system built in to this game, and it's just, you never know. I'm sure these developers don't want to make their AI robotic and have them be perfect every lap. There certainly is a little bit of a mistake coded in. I'm sure that changes though with the difficulty setting. That slider goes, I think it goes beyond 100%. You could probably make them be perfect on every lap, which then you good luck passing them, because they're going to be perfect everywhere. I mean, it certainly isn't easy at 98%. The guy in first is way ahead. The guy in second, other than the bus stop chicane, he's doing pretty well. Little by little now. I probably started off with, I think, 1 or 2 laps more fuel than I needed. It was really a guesstimate. So all these laps, I could be faster. You know, having just a lap more of fuel, it makes a very big difference because it's a lap extra fuel every single lap. And if that extra fuel, you know, extra lap of fuel accounts for maybe 0.2 of a second a lap around this long circuit here, that's 0.2 per a lap every lap. You know, that's a decent chunk, more than a second in a 10 lap race. Well, just about a second, I should say, if it is 0.2. Actually, I think this lap is 11. Yeah, 11 laps. This race, I should say, is 11 laps. So actually, I don't know, 3 more laps after this. Yeah, I mean, it's not like I overfueled a whole lot. If anything, it'll be close. It won't be a whole lot, so I don't think I'm losing too much time. Can't use that as an excuse. I should have taken second gear there. Just 3 laps to catch this guy and pass him. I'm sticking with him, but he's not losing too much time. Just as I say that, oh, came together, okay. By the way, damage is, I think, off, especially when I race against AI. You never know what the AI is going to do, so I turned the damage off. It's a good thing. If a damage was on, I'm sure both of us would be headed to the pits now. Following really close there, I understeered out of the circuit. Well, that was my chance. It was wide open, but him messing up distracted me. Which led me to mess up. Your eyes, shift away from the apex, shifts away from where you need to be. Your mind goes towards, oh, I really hope I don't hit him. And that's when you can lose it as well. Gotta stay on the track this time here, following close. A little bit of understeer, almost went it wide, but just had to lift a little bit more than normal. I don't have a whole lot in my sixth gear. Even if I have a toe, I can't really take advantage of it. Okay, he messed it up. Oh, he needs to hit me. He came back and hit me. But I got the position. All right, so how far behind am I from first position? It says 17 seconds. Wow. I don't think I'm catching him. Yeah, so with one more lap to go, I still have 7.5 liters of fuel. It'll probably be 7 by the time I begin this lap. And 7 laps should get you, I think, maybe 4.5 laps. So I did overfuel a little bit here. But I think the result would have probably been, the same. Especially starting from the back. I don't think I would have ever caught the guy in first. 17.3 seconds. He's lapping faster than I am. I think it said 17.1 the last time around. I don't have that big of a gap. Whoa, gotta look at the track. Looking down at the gaps, went off the track. But I was saying, I don't have that big of a gap in front. I mean, behind, or I'm not that far ahead of the car in third. I can see him in my mirrors. And the gap says 1.7. Sorry, what does it say? Hold on. Let me get to a straight before I start looking at the corner. Well, the gap says 17.3. I don't think that's right. Or am I looking at the wrong thing? Yeah, no, the gap says 1.7. I was looking at the wrong thing. So he's 1.7 behind me. He's probably closer now. I've made a few mistakes. Yeah, he's right behind me now. This is the last lap, so I just got to hold it together. The bus stop chicane is really the only place he can get me now. I really just can't. I just have to make sure I don't mess up the bus stop chicane. I should be good. As long as I don't spin out, I think I'll be good. Taking it conservative. He's way closer, but the race is over. That's second.